Welcome back to the next episode, or stream, of the surprise trade only living Pokedex. We only did 15 and we got 15 fresh ones on the first run, which was a lot to work with. We're going to start by doing the catching. We need another 30 hopefully of the things we can catch, just so we don't add new things to the text. We can now go to the Hoppets, Habinis, Whoopers, Fido. There isn't too much, but it's better than what we did have, which was only the chunks, really. We'll go to Route 1 because it's the most sensible option, I think. Easiest to catch. I've only got my Brickatito to weaken things, so in the next little adventure, once we have a team, we can start going down the other side to collect items. That's going to be very important for this, because the more we get, the more money we have. And money is key in this game. As simple as that. I miscalculated how many of the early round Pokeballs we'll have, so that's what's caused a bit of the money thing, and I just don't want to go through the Messagoza stuff. So I'm hoping that we sort of blag the money as we go. The thing is, we only have to do the very basics, like get into Messagoza, which is fine. Anything else we do is just there, really. We don't need to go and start doing gyms, but it does open the whole world up for us, so we can go and collect items one episode maybe. We'll get the floating Lechonk, shall we? This might be too strong now, but I'm hoping. No, of course. So we know we can't weaken level 2s. We can't catch you yet. That Hoppet's not going to be too much of a problem. I'm hoping it can survive a scratch. Oh, good, good, that's all it needs to do. So, do we do a count? Nah, we don't need to count, because once I get what I would call a team to use, I won't always end up with them on my squad every time I catch them. Which I think is going to be a little bit of frustration, but all challenges are worth it at the end, right? Let's be honest. There's going to be a few little bumps and bruises along the way, and that's what this one's going to offer us. Another chonky chonk. I didn't get any of them, so I can't trade them, but there's another. continue the chonk hunts. Can I catch them without hurting them? That's going to be the next question. Okay, we've caught too many, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's get the next one. I can actually hurt this one, so we'll do a bite. Good. I'm hoping that it could have got a flinch so it didn't hurt me. But we can't always get those things. So now we have a little team put together. We'll have a little peek up here, see if something else comes in item wise. I know there was a rare candy which is going to help with a few things later down the run. We have, as we said, we just trade. The tokens come into effect once I hit 25, remember, and so we could probably hit that in this go. And we've got everything we need to make that happen, I think. We only actually need 10 to be any good. I'm just going to store them for now, really, because there's bound to be a few that are a lot harder to catch than others. As we saw in the last episode, we got 2 of the starters for the decks, which was kind of big. And we needed that just to give us one of the harder ones, because I could just make the team some of the stars just for fun to have on there. There's not many things that are going to hurt my team at the moment, because I don't need to actually do any proper battles. I just need to plod through, really. As we say, the whole point of this is a bit of this and a bit of chit chat, but and whatever happens really. If I have a lot of fun doing this, we may bring some of the Lids' Forever Lock version into the game. As we know, like, the DS stuff is going a bit pear-shaped in real life rather than just on my personal run, which I will have to get back to at some point today. I feel I skipped a day yesterday because it's been a weird run on that game. We were flying through the totems, hit the fire one, decimated my team, and then the next one we walked through. So after rebuilding a whole new team, which wasn't really what I wanted to do. Especially at that stage, I would have been quite happy just to use what we had. But we can't always have what we want. We lost our starter as well, which was bad. we need to keep as many of the starters alive in these runs, or it's almost pointless. On the Sun run, I actually got the Incineroar completed, so I was hoping to get Litten this time, but it didn't work out. It was actually my Inkay that saved me from complete and utter embarrassment. I wasn't too impressed. I don't like the slight tweak that's been done to it, is that you have to do the first battles and go straight into the totem. No healing, doesn't help me at all. I just can't really achieve too much in the battles, like, especially when you only really get 3 mons you can use. And as soon as they've been weakened. Well, the first one wouldn't have been too bad if I could have gone straight into the Inkay, but I had to heal it up. And because of that, just made it so hard. I swear these were a lot harder to catch when I played my real version of the game. Let's see, what else have we got here? There's another chunk. Yeah, I've got to remember, I've got to run around the house too to get the items around the house. Well, in actual fact, there's not much point because we've seen that potions and antidotes aren't going to make too much difference. So please be something else that I can use. There we are, there's another chunk. Kind of actually feels like I just need to get all of the first run ones and then I can just catch everything. I just don't want to increase the Pokedex too much. I had to catch something, so that's why I went with the Lechonk, because you kind of have to do it in the tutorial. It made a bit of sense in my mind. Should check the numbers, so I should probably be counting more than just assuming I'm not going to fill up too many boxes. Not too bad. Put these in here for now. Where are all of my friends that are going to go around the world to see people? And I know I said I probably won't touch doing shinies, and that's true. I literally can't do it. Too many of them are not big enough change. I can't actually go down there because if I do, the game decides to make me walk aimlessly. Hello, Emma. I'm doing good. This is the second day of my random challenge. How are you doing? We've nearly got to the 30, so we can start doing the trading bit soon. And hopefully... My favourite Pokemon would be a very difficult one. I would probably end up going with something from Gen 1. I think it would be something like Electabuzz. I like the electric types. I do have... the ghost ones are fun, especially the Hisuian Zoroark is great for this game to trick the ghost gym. It's a fun one to use. I tried doing it and did it wrong, like an idiot I was. I'm from the UK. I don't want to go into cities. And I can only, at the moment, catch Hoppets and Lechonks. So obviously I did 15 trades because I had to do all the beginning of the game. And so today is literally, we do a bit where we catch and then trade and see what we get. In fairness, I don't really play that many games nowadays. I used to be into a few sports games, whether it be like FIFA or Football Manager and some racing games, but I mainly play a lot of these Pokemon games because away from this challenge, I do the Forever Lock challenge, which is... I have done Fortnite in the past, and I went back to it a couple months afterwards, and just the maps changed so much for me. I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I was playing on the PS4 when I was playing Fortnite. I was just terrible at playing it, really. I basically like doing the challenges rather than the actual fighting part of it. Okay, let's see where we're up to now. And hopefully if this goes to the box, we're nearly ready to start the trade. Let's see. Okay. So we can still go and catch. How many more? We can get another 8 more. This is the first time I've ever... Well, yesterday would have been the first time I tried the Switch. But I have done a few of the chapters of the Forever Lock and some Radical Red, but nothing overly serious when it comes to streaming. Thank you. I'm hoping just to keep going. I'm guessing some of it could be my podcasting background. But I've only learnt some of the basics overnight of increasing quality already. So I'm going to hopefully just make each one better as I go. And then just see where we end up with. If it ends up with lots of people wanting to watch and chat away, then we'll do that. Where are all these little Lechonks? I think I've been trying to learn a lot of watching other people. Everything is a learning curve at the moment, if I'm honest. We'll try it. I just have to learn how to do all this stuff. I was working on overlays for the other games, but I was just figuring the Switch one is a little bit more frustrating for what I want to show. So if I did a very quick check, I was once using but I've gone back. This is literally just getting back. I need to figure out what information I want on the screen. I don't really know if I need to have, like, apart from the very basics of the overall total tokens. My Discord thing is a pain in the ass to get on because I've got all my stat names on it. The thing I noticed that's a bit of a problem with the Switch was the size of the screen. I wanted to have it so I just had a corner of the screen, but it won't let me have just a corner. I kind of want to get to a stage where I have the confidence to constantly do a lot before I go overly over the top with all of the artwork around it. I just want to be able to play it. Okay, so 2 more and then we can start this trading. Where are the chunks hiding from me? No, in my luck, I'll end up getting a shiny first, and I don't really want to put any of these into home, whatever I get, because we know we'll probably get a few dodgy ones. I'll actually head back this way because I want to just sit in the Pokestop area. When I go to do all these trades, so nothing can attack me during them. I was really hoping there would be something popping up by now. I could just catch the Fido on the way down. I have got all of this area to go and hunt for items to hopefully make some money. We'll try my luck at a Fido catch. Playing for flinches, he goes for the paralyze, because of course he does. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Okay, I caught it, that's all that matters. So a bit like last time, we want to heal first. Do all of the trades and then fill out where they go. Don't need to worry about that, we're never going to do funny faces. So let's move these across. Okay, so now we have our 30, so let's start the next round. Of trades, see what we get. I'm not too worried about like the chemical stuff either. Gonna do very little. So let's see what the first one of the day is. There's a Goofon, that's another new one. We're having a good run. I'm still in shock that I'm now at 16 and always something new. Right, what's next? Another Lechonk. Off it goes to see a friend in a far off land. I see another new one. This is extremely good. As I've mentioned before, I'm using Scarlet because I have no DLC on this game. Yeah, more DLC is on Violet. Can we keep up this good run? Yes, we can. We have the bronze on. Oh, good. We'll be able to actually probably get the next gift at this rate off the Pokedex. I thought this might be a good time to do this because a lot of people are still playing until Mask. Okay, so what do we get this time? Are we going to hit 20? Yes, we are. As we say, it's a great run so far. The next one will be 20. No, it is a duplicate at last. That's a shame. A lot of egg hunters here, I think, getting rid of their spares. What is it going to be this time? Yes, and that's completed the stars, which is nice. The fire crocodile. The thing that's amazed me is I haven't had a Lechonk back yet. Usually you know you're going to get a Lechonk from trades, probably from me. But for some reason, nothing. The only negative is there isn't any extras of the first few routes, but we'll get there. But that's another new one in a Dreepy. So, stop it. Goodbye. What we might do is, depending on the number, we may move the do the Sprigatito 2 again. And another new one. We are, as we say, having a ridiculously good run. Usually when you do this in-game, you just get all of the same rubbish that you don't really want. But we just seem to be hitting new one after new one. And that's an icon, I guess. And to pick up another starter. It's always good to get all the starters out here, right? It's nice when you get in the DLC ones because it doesn't do all of the Pokedex nonsense either. Let's just plot up here, see what items we can find. This trade was one of the longest ones I've had to do. Is this going to be the long-awaited Lechonk? Nope, there's another new one. We are having, as I say, crazy start to this. Bye bye, Lechonk number. I've lost count. Probably 27. I wondered what that was behind me, but I think it was a Hoppet, but it looked like a floating Lechonk. That's a potential dupe because I've already got a Hisuian Zora. But it might go in the team to fill up the squad. Which is what I might also do with the Sprecketito. So then at least they go straight to the box, or do I have to keep taking them out? And if it has a good attacking move, it might be quite useful for catching anything. That's another newbie. Things are going swimmingly. Wait, they're getting a bit too close, those hobbits. And as expected, we've now reached the next level of the Pokedex. A Ditto. Ooh, that's a helpful thing to get. But I'm not doing shiny egg hunting, so we'll think of it as we want. I wonder what the next item is. I've forgotten what they are at the early stage. A golem, that's actually extremely helpful. It's one of the annoying trade evos that will make this a bit more frustrating later in the run. People are giving away the trade evo mod, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. The one thing that has surprised me most is I haven't had like a hacked shiny yet. They're usually the first thing you get on all of these trades. It's either that and Lechonk, isn't it? I like that because Corviknight's one of the cool newer ones. So we're over halfway through now. This was where there were some good items, I think. What do we get? Full heal, okay. They're good for playing through the game, not for making money. That's another copy. So this is where the tokens are going to come in. I can put these in the Evo spots if I want to. Or just trade them away again on the next go. It's up to me, really. Because once the tokens are used to do evolutions, and we can get some of the more difficult ones, or the ones that are just a bit more annoying to get. Pichu, that's another good addition. Oh, I'll roll button. Okay, let's see what we've got in here quickly then. What are my rewards? 10 great balls. So let's finish these off as we said, not many left. And we've got 12 more to go. TM, because that's what I need right now. A revive is money at least. So what are you going to give us for this iconic mascot of the series, Hoppip? It is a Lillian. It's the normal one. As I mentioned in the last one, we are doing the variants too. So we do need the Hisuian one. It shouldn't be too difficult to get, I guess, considering how many of the Zora I've got. One day I can pronounce them all, but until then, it's not going to change too much. And Skidoo is, you guessed it, another new one. So this, as we say, has gone extremely well. What is this item? It is a potion because, you know, need all the difficult items early on. And my Lechonk is going across the world again for another new one. Okay, so that's a Makahita. There's a scary Hoppip stood right behind me. Which I would like to not let attack me. Well, we go and get, what, this TM, isn't it? Swift, another Swift. Because that's the one that Nimona gives you. Charmander, it's another starter sorted. So the fun bit is actually putting them all away in the right spots. This will definitely take a lot longer than I wanted to. Another Charmander, okay. Somebody's hatching Charmander eggs and they keep sending them to me. And all they're getting for them is the chonks, which sort of makes me laugh as well. And if this is another Charmander, it will be quality that I've just got for the Charmander line for in 3 goes. Nope, an Igglybuff, that helps. Another thing to catch at the early routes. I am not liking the look at that spider eyeing me up. If it could just go the other way, it'd be much appreciated. Oh, no, no, no. Where did you come from? You little ones I can't see. That's not too bad. Does this evolve? Did he put a razor claw on it? No, he didn't. That would have been pretty cool to get one of the trading Evos. What else is around here? And it's Lechonk time. Is Lechonk going to give me something special? Oof form, which is nice. That Hoppet's also got a bit too close. Where are the items? All I want is the items. Oh, this one may well end up being something hacked in then. Nope, just an Eevee, which is fine. So the Eevee is a perfect example of why I can have all of the tokens. They'll work for the evolution tokens. Even though I have got a Glacial already, somehow in the first day of this. So we are already down to the last 2 or 3. There's that squirrel that I probably will never get. another Ditto, so that's another tradable thing. We may do the Ditto one straight away. No point keeping both. Just hopefully it's not another Ditto. Oh, a Giraffaric, that's good. So, 2 more to go. And we did get the next item in the Pokedex collection too. Struggle Park. Oh, can we go up? No, we can't get up there. Another new one. This is going way better than I had any plans. So the last one is the level 5 Lechonk. Rare candy, so that's money. That's key. Money is good for everything in this challenge, right? This may be an iffy one. Another Dreepy. So if I want to, I can put some on the team now. We actually got a Thunderstone. So if we were to put things on the team, the only options are Zora, Wooper, and a Drippy or Drippy and Charmander. That seems fair. They're all repeats. Otherwise, I will probably also put that Sprigatito on too. Now the challenge is to figure out where they're all going to go in the Pokedex, right? So the first one that's easy is the Fuecoco. There's nothing else from box 1, but Corvisquire is in box 2, Corviknight, It goes next to Happini. Igglybuff is also in this box, but one away from the end. Then we have the Pichu and Pikachu, which we'll put next to each other. Goes in at 73. Which is here, 2 away from the Fido. That's it for this box, and there's a Lilligant. What goes? So Fluffy, Petalil, Lilligant. There. And then we have the Makahita, which is the last space in this box. Goofont is in the next box. I'm bound to miss one of these. It's 128, which means it goes there. Then Diglett into the next box. It's 156. And there's also a Bronzor in here. Which is 163, so 61 to 3, I think. And Medite is also in this one. Hello. $171. Just going to sit right there. And Wishcash also goes at the end. One from the end. What else have we got? We did get the Eevee. So there's Glaceon is there. Eevee is 191. Should be there. Yes. We have a Girafarig, which is coming in this box too. Which is... so it's going to go there, I believe. 6. Then what else have we just got? We have a Ditto. 228. One of the more annoying ones to work out. That'll be 30. So I think it's that one. Oh, and Skidoo is in this one. Should have taken. Skidoo is 239. what else is in here? Don't have... I feel like I've probably gone past one or two of these, but we'll get there eventually. There's a Dreepy. That shouldn't be too bad. That's not a Dreepy, that's an Earthworm. That's actually, they're in the same box. The one that goes to 330. Dreepy is going to slide there, and Earthworm is 320, which actually I think is there. What's next? Capture. Yeah, and officially the rest are all in the DLC. So 388. So where does that start for my boxes? Let's put them all together. Easier to move them around. So we ought to go to 436 first. And Charmander is 439. Should be there. Next is Golem, which is just the next box. Golem is going to go there. Then we have Gen 3. With C-Dot, which is 549. That's not a C-Dot, that's a Swaddle, isn't it? And then Piplup is in the next box. Ooh, 7-6, I think is that one. I think I've missed the Gligar, if I'm honest. No Gligar isn't. Yes, it is. It's 520. And then the last one is the Swaddle, which goes all the way into 600s. It is 612. I think. Nope, not this box, the next box. And that is everything updated. So we are now officially up to 40. And we have one token. Which is actually really good. So we can close that. We're actually at 5%, which is more than I thought it would be. We've done a lot better than I imagined by this stage. So, a bit like last time, we're probably going to just look to finish up where we started. Am I allowed to fly yet? Not that one, yeah. I always forget that they don't do this very well. Right home, and we're going to sit here. Well, we're going to do a quick run round, collect the house items, which I think are just potions and antidotes, but you never know, I might get lucky. Oh, there was one Pokeball, which is good. But we're going to actually save it outside the house. And finish off the episode here, where we have actually achieved 40 in 2 rounds, which I think is great. And hopefully we'll be back in the next couple of days to take on some more. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.